Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout, primarily using the Say Cheese at the Park collection from Simple Stories to document photos with Goofy. I chose this collection because I wanted to kind of include the orange and the blue of Goofy's outfit in the layout, and this collection had more of that than the other Disney collections. Also, I believe on the sticker sheet, there is a circular sticker that kind of has Goofy's outfit on that as well. And so I knew I wanted to include that on this layout. So I believe I cut my white paper down to 10 by 10, a little bit smaller than I normally do. And then I am going to end up documenting or using 3 photos. I have 2 photos of the whole group, and then the one of Goofy autographing the kids' autograph books. So I am just going to kind of line them up like this. I am going to end up cutting, dovetailing both these strips, the orange and the blue. I wanted to incorporate again some more of that orange and blue, and didn't really necessarily want a busy pattern. And so I thought just the solid pieces of cardstock worked. Plus, I wanted to add a title to the right-hand side of the top photo, and I didn't want that to get lost in a busy pattern either. So I added that to the top, and then I am going to mat my photos. I am just going to mat the top one in white, and then I had scraps left of the blue and orange, and so I double matted the bottom photos, the small photo being the blue, and then the large photo, the orange. I did pop that top photo up on foam tape, just to give the layout a little bit of dimension. And you can see I actually brought out some of the red tape. I think I actually got that free from one of my Scrapbook.com orders a long time ago, because my tape gun, I think I just go too fast, and on some of the cardstocks it will kind of rip the paper a little bit. And so I did luckily have a little bit of that red tape, so I was able to cut it. So yeah, I could actually tape my photos down. So in the photos, Goofy actually got my hair in his arm when he raised his arm. And so when I thought about the title for this layout, I immediately thought of, oh, Goofy. He was just so silly. And nobody else knew he got my hair until after the photo, but it was just funny. And now it's one of the kids' favorite I guess, things to point out when we look back at these photos. So I definitely will have to document that on this layout somewhere. I don't think I left myself any room to journal, so I'll kind of have to play around with that. I think the bottom right photo and then the top photo are similar, but you can definitely see, my hair better in that top photo. So just playing around with the chipboard pieces and the stickers. I also, the little section that I cut out of the plaid paper had cut-aparts on the back side and had kind of the Goofy outfit as well. And so I did decide to punch those out with my punch. I think I used a 1.5 inch punch is what I have. And you can see on the bottom left right now, it was a little bit too small, but it worked just fine for kind of what I needed to punch out. So I did include that little heart sticker of Goofy's vest too, towards the left-hand side. And then I am going to include a couple of flares from Scrap and Happy Studio. This layout honestly came together pretty quickly. I didn't have many spaces to embellish really, so I didn't really have to think too much when it came to embellishing. And then knowing that I wanted specific pieces on my layout, that helped as well. So I did add those balloons at the top to bring more color up there, kind of fill in that space a little bit. Kind of on that red, or not red, oh my goodness, I'm looking at it, the blue, blue flag at the top. So I just felt like that kind of fixed both, you know, color and filling in that space. So here is a little camera flare from Scrapbook and Happy Studio from the Disney box that they have, which I think is just wonderful. I might have to end up buying a second box if I keep planning all of these Disney trips. So we'll see. I've used a handful of them already, and I'm just documenting our December trip. And then I went with just my mom and sister in April, I believe it was. And then my son and I are going again in November. So lots of Disney trips, lots of Disney photos. So I don't know. I'm loving the flares from Scrap and Happy Studio. They're just really good additions to the layouts. So I did go into the ephemera and found, I don't know if they're supposed to be kind of fireworks, but they're kind of like stars or sparkles, maybe we could say. So I did add that to each of the clusters, initially to the top one, again, to kind of fill in some of that space on the blue cardstock, but adding that to all of them just kind of helped bring all of the clusters together. I will see if there's any of this collection available still on a Cherry on Top or scrapbook.com and link it, and if not, I will link the other amazing Disney collection Simple Stories has. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.